Faelon Whisperwind was born under the swaying canopies of Avalorn, a city bathed in perpetual twilight and renowned throughout the realm for its extensive libraries and schools of magic. His parents, esteemed scholars in their own right, introduced him to the mystical wonders of the arcane world at a tender age. They imbued him with a love of knowledge and a devotion to protection, principles that would guide his life's journey. Despite the warm glow of knowledge that surrounded his childhood, Faelon's path was often shadowed by his frail physique. Unlike his peers who prided themselves on martial prowess, Faelon struggled with physical tasks, a fact that led to bouts of teasing and doubts about his capabilities. One fateful day, while working in the School of Abjuration, Faelon found himself in a predicament during an exercise involving protective spells, his lack of strength unable to shield a fellow acolyte from harm. The event left him determined to prove that intellect and magic could compensate where physicality failed, sparking a fervent resolve to master the art of abjuration. Thus, he poured his energies into perfecting spells like Blade Ward and Snare. He found solace and empowerment in his craft, learning not only to protect, but to anticipate and maneuver around opponents, demonstrating that defense could indeed be the best offense. Despite this, an internal conflict brewed. His pacifism sometimes clashed with situations where more aggressive magic was deemed necessary. Such moral dilemmas haunted him. He once refrained from a powerful yet destructive spell during a critical moment, leading to mixed outcomes and self-reflection. Faelon's relationship with his parents was complex. They held high expectations, given their scholarly prestige, and Faelon often questioned whether his path was truly his own or a shadow of their footsteps. Nonetheless, it was his mother's wisdom that comforted him many nights. Knowledge is a light in the darkest hour. It was through overcoming this familial pressure that Faelon developed a personal creed, striving not just for knowledge, but for relationships and kindness. One key figure in his life was an enigmatic mentor, Elendor, a wizened elf who defied traditional magical approaches and taught Faelon a forgotten abjuration spell, designed not just for protection, but for providing clarity in chaotic situations. Elendor's unorthodox methods and philosophies heavily influenced Faelon, instilling in him the importance of adapting to new philosophies and magic styles. His heart remained light and spirit kind, traits he nurtured while volunteering at the local temple of Corellon. He tended the wounded and acted as a wise bridge between different factions, garnering respect and compassion. However, Faelon felt a tension between his life in Avalorn and the world beyond, a longing to address the shadows lurking beyond his city's borders. As he now steps beyond the familiar embrace of Avalorn, Faelon Whisperwind carries with him the dream of more than mere guardianship. He seeks the legendary Heartstone, a powerful abjuration artifact long thought lost. Its recovery, he believes, could transform protective magic forever. This personal quest, coupled with his ambition to found a new school of magic that champions empathy as well as intellect, promises to pave a journey filled with trials, growth, and transformation. His story is not just of safeguarding others, but of finding a place where magic, moral integrity, and personal truth harmonize.